did you start off 2024?
So my 2024 has started off very quickly. Like, it's funny. I feel like 2024 started yesterday and we're already mid-January. I want to say, and I was talking to a friend earlier, it's just like, by no means am I together how I would like to be. I didn't do any resolutions, but I do have, but I feel hopeful. Like, I read something last week where it was just like, if you could take 21 days to not say anything, complain or say anything negative, like even like minor things like, ugh, like, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, I thought about that. But, and when I'm asked like, hey, Happy New Year, how's it going? I pause. Cause like, every day something could be like, not positive, but I pause. I find myself pausing. And the first thing that comes is like hopeful. I don't know what it is, but I just have this overwhelming feeling like of hope for 2024. So, I started incorporating, like, really intentionally, if it's only like 10 minutes of some type of physical activity, doing the bike, whatever, like I have started that. I would like to progress on it. Like, I just feel like taking these baby steps, small little goals, like continue to build on them. Like, I want to get.
If the goal is 10 minutes of physical activity every day, I think I can help you.
Only 10 minutes? Wow.
I'm saying that is your goal. If that is your goal, I can help you with that.
You can help me with 10 minutes?
Yeah. I'll have my people call your people. Okay. If you're looking for 10 minutes of physical activity a day.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. It's kind of fast.
That's your goal. Your goal is 10 minutes of activity. I'm just saying, I can help you reach your goal of 10
You can help me reach my goal. Okay. All right.
Correct.
We can see how that goes.
Sure.
And then trying to every day, like, declutter or organize. Like, this don't fit, don't keep it. Like, why am I holding on to this? It's just like, really just, it's hard because I know I got a smidgen of hoarder in me, but it's just like, let the stuff go. Because another thing I'm realizing or hearing or seeing, like, when you die, someone else has to go through all your stuff. And it's like, tomorrow isn't promised. And if someone wants to go through all my stuff right now, they're going to be like, what in the world, Samantha? Like, so, yeah. So I feel like 2024 is going okay. It started a little bit busy, but really just trying to incorporate that balance early on. So then that way it can go hopefully as seamless as possible for the rest of the year. That's where I am with it. But I feel like hope is 2024 for me.
2024
for me. Yeah.
Got it.
What about you?
I think I'm along the same lines. I feel like this is a year of transition for me. I think this is absolutely a very pivotal year for me. There are things that I need to give birth to, and I know that 2025 would be too late. So, it's time to give birth. And, I think there were experiences that I could even draw from as recent as Guyana in terms of preparation meeting opportunity. And so to even think about what we experienced there, where there was like message to take that away going into 2024, just knowing if you're prepared, the Lord's going to make a way, but you have to do your part in being prepared.
Right.
So to
Stay
me,
ready so you don't got to get ready.
There it is. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. So that's my motto for 2024. I'm gonna stay ready because it's time.
All right, I like it.
It's time.
I'm excited. Ooh, it's like sexy.
In terms of actual goals, fitness will be a goal of mine, continual goal of mine. And so, that's something that again, like I said, I can help you with 10 minutes. I'll probably have my goals probably a little bit loftier in terms of total minutes per day. But I do realize that it's essential to my own desires. It's like the things that I desire, I cannot achieve if I'm not in a better physical condition.
Right.
And
then,
also I think it's about realizing that at 43 years old, there's certain maintenance components that are just part of life for me at this point, and I can't escape it. So I should own it, embrace it, and realize that, there's maintenance here.
right. And it's just like, for me, I feel like weight has been a battle forever. Like it's always been something where it's like it's so easy to get on, but it's so hard to get off. But with the like knowing that we have small kids, it's like trekking through the Amazon and it's just like being winded and tired, drenched. Like I'm sure even if I was at my goal weight, I would still be drenched, but because it was just so hot. But it's just like physically feeling like, you know what? I just want to give up. I'm like, okay, Samantha, I don't want to wake up one day and be like, what you coulda, woulda, shoulda. And I could do it now. Right. And even like the 10 minutes, like I know, like that's just a starting point where it's just like, okay, start here to progress, But like even with that, like the 10 minutes, like I add like physical activity, but then also like just trying to take time to sit still, meditate, if you want to call it, be still. Like it's also because I feel like I used to do it way back when, and it's like I need it now. Like I needed to continue, but it was just like life be lifing.
Right.
And I just feel like, okay, you can incorporate 5 minutes to sit still and meditate, pray, whatever it is, but just get back to center.
Yeah.
And even like for me, I've even, I love sweets and sugar, like, but even like consciously thinking and being mindful, like, okay, already had something. I already had a donut. I don't need this right now. Let me try something healthy or whatever. Or later I want that. So let me not, so I just feel like lately I've been pausing more to think instead of just, oh, it's right there. You only live YOLO. You only live was like, and I can't think like that. Like, so it's just like, it's a battle for me. So I have to, also like take the steps of healthy snacks and stuff like that, or don't buy it so it ain't in the house, type thing.
I think YOLO though can be applied both ways. YOLO doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do everything immediately. YOLO also might be, this is a long-term goal I have and I want to pursue it. And part of that long-term pursuit means short-term sacrifice. But
right.
It's YOLO. It's like,
see, I feel like YOLO, like in the past, or how I thought about it, like with this is like, okay, you only live once. So I'm going to have that decadent triple chocolate cake.
Right. I agree that that's how some people will be applying it. But there are others who are saying, hey, I only live once. This dream I have, I want to give birth to it. I only live once.
Got you.
Right. My purpose, it's like I only live once. I want to find my calling. Right. I only live once. I don't want to just keep going through the routine, going through, the paces when I realize there's something more, there's something greater for me to do. YOLO, you know?
Right.
So I'm just saying that there's two ways to approach that. There's the immediate gratification, but then
Mhm.
there's also the long-term reward because you
Right.
only live once. So it's like if I don't set the time to work on doing this now, it's not just going to happen by osmosis later.
Right.
You
If
know,
if if only, if only I'm I told the tour guide when we were walking, I'm like, man, if I was down here for 1 month, I said I'll be down to my goal weight, all this walking and sweating. Like, whew.
man, can you imagine being out there with them like sweatsuits?
Ugh,
Those- Listen, I shred up there too, man. You can't help it. Like between the heat and the terrain,
yeah.
like it's just what it is. You know.
Well, next time I pack my suit and I just sit outside, cook the pad away.